Welcome to Africa by Yaden. I'm Odumusi, Emmanuel, the founder of Yaden, the CEO and creative director for the brand Sexy. And today I'll be teaching you about digital marketing, digital business, and how to manage your business while you're staying at home. We all understand that it is necessary that we sit down at home right now because we need to reduce the spread of the COVID-19 issue or the COVID-19 virus. And so, as part of my way to make sure that we're all staying productive and we're all trying to grow, I've decided to do this training for you, and I hope you learn. So today, the topic is simply how to manage your business even under lockdown. Because I know everybody's at home, and so we expected to work remotely. Now, being at home does not mean that you have to be lazy and you don't do anything. It means that you have to find a way to be productive even at home, getting things done. You might not be able to physically do the things that are necessary, but virtually you're going to coordinate your business, manage your team, do some processes, write some letters, get some drafts, because you have to be productive. I believe that nobody or no serious entrepreneur plans to spend the next 14 days, the number of days you've been doing your the lockdown, or you'll be staying at home just sleeping or waking up. What can you do to make sure that your business keeps running and you're consistent, and also your team is efficient, and then even after this whole issue, your business is better off and not worse off? Because there are three categories of people and three results we're expecting. Those who are going to get worse off, those who are going to get better off, and those who are going to remain the same. I want you to get better off. So the solution to this is simply to digitalize your business. Now, digitalize your business is the solution to running a business even under lockdown. And I'll be explaining the different harms and different things you can use to make sure that you still keep running your business. Okay, so number one, the project management tools or software. You must have heard about Gantt charts, you must have heard about several other charts, the PM chart and all that. Now, there are several softwares that have free versions, and there are some that are totally free, there are some that are paid. So something like Asana could be used and be good for you. You could use Podio, Podio. You could use Asana. Asana is ASANA. You could use WorkZone. You could use Jira. That is virtually the most popular one. And then you could use several other tools. Your goal is not the tool itself, but what it can do for you. Now, why do you have to use the project management tool? Because you can't see your clients, neither can you see physically meet your team members or get things done the way you do and give instructions. So there's a need to track every task, there's a need to monitor, there's a need to evaluate, there's a need to understand the efficiency, there's a need to understand the time frame, the value, the end product, the KPI, the key performance index, anything you want from every project. That means that right now, if one of your clients has given you a project to do, you're on the. So why project management tool? Because there is a need to prioritize and discuss with your team. There is a need to centralize your teamwork. There's a need to understand your users. There's a need for feedback. There's a need for assessment. There's a need for timeline, time frame, to understand the deliverables of every project, and also to relate to the client. So, if you've understood or ever heard of Agile framework, where you need to consistently give feedback at every stage of a project process, this works for it. So, if you've never ever used a project management tool before, there are a lot of free versions online that you can use. There's Trello and several other ones that you can use for free, and it will help you with the whole process. The next one is the team management software. Now, for the team management software, your team will be diverse, located in several places, and they will all be at home. So how are you going to manage them to make sure that every project is done? We have Slack for those in the IT area. Even for most of the project management softwares has the capacity to cope and accommodate team members and be able to monitor what they're doing and how they're getting it done. So if you don't use Slack, there are several ones, Monday.com, even the Asana and all that help you manage your team remotely. Apart from that, there's a need to communicate online, there's a need to submit. So this is where Google Sheet comes in, this is where other forms of sheets and things that you need to work together as a team. So go online. If you have 5-10 teams and you don't know how to manage them, you don't know how to bond together, then Google team management tools, and you'll be able to move forward with that, and you'll be able to work with that. Now, the next one here is digital communication tools, softwares and platforms. Now, how does this work? You need to consistently find a way to video. So communicate by video, Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp videos, conference calls, go to meetings, anyone you can go to meetings, yes, and anyone you can think of, but use videos a lot right now. Use emails a lot right now. Use text messages, use WhatsApp groups, use Telegram, but you need to communicate consistently with timeline, so that in video, in text, in pictures, and to drop and send files, Dropbox is there for you, WeTransfer is there for you, but make sure that your communication is proper. So whoever needs to send an email to you knows when to send it and how to send it. Whoever needs to send a video to you knows where to send it by Dropbox. This is the time where you need to equip your clients, or you need to equip your employees to make sure that they communicate with you effortlessly and easily with digital communication too. So you need to sit down and look at, okay, how am I going to communicate efficiently with the people we have, and the clients and the customers and the employee. The next one is the social media tools. You virtually know some of them. Now first is the social media platforms. So there are a lot of social media platforms that we all use. The Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, those are just the platforms. Now what tools can you use, since you know that everybody is not physically present? For your pictures, use Unsplash, use Pexels, P-E-X-E-L-S, and then use free images. For images, use Canva to design yourself. You might not have access to graphic designers right now. Use Canva, use Hootsuite and Buffer to post. Use BuzzSumo to analyze and know where you're going to, how far you've done. Use Animoto to create video animations for yourself. Use Feedly to update yourself, because this is the time to read as much as possible. This is the time to grow as much as possible. So your social media time should not be only following trends. It should be time to understand how it works, how social media works in your industry, how to grow, the tools you can use to grow in your industry. So sit down, get a paper and a sheet of paper or your diary or your notebook, and write the platforms you want to dominate in the next 6 months. What are the tools you would need to dominate in that platform, so that your physical presence is not necessary to run that business or to market again or to do anything around your business? So make sure that your social media tools are sorted out, and then you're good to go. The customer relationship management tools, because you have a lot of customers, and how are you going to manage them virtually? Maybe normally all you do is call, or they have to come to your office and explain every detail to you before there's a move, or they have to sign paper and they have to do this or do that before you guys can move forward. But right now the world has moved faster than that. So how are you going to manage your customers? On the Excel sheet, you will see samples of CRMs that you can use to fill in, and it is free. If you don't want to use the Excel sheet, then you have Zoho, you have Monday.com. Some of these are paid. I personally use HubSpot, and there's a free version of HubSpot that is so comprehensive and valuable and useful for SMEs. So go Google for HubSpot, HUBSPOT. This is my preferred choice. And then there is also Salesforce and several other ones. I have some here: Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, Zoho, CRM Creatio, Salesforce CRM, Sugar CRM, SAP, that's SAP CRM, and all that. So these are just some of the customer relationship management software. This is the time to sit down and automate your business, because even after this whole issue, it's going to take some days for people to start relating normally. it's going to take some time before your customers start having to physically reach you. And because we're going digital, you need to be able to relate with your customers without your physical presence, and you need to automate your business so that as they come in, any lead that come in, you know where they fall into, you know the kind of emails you responded that you sent to them, you know everything that needs to be done, the kind of emails, the kind of people, the kind of reply, who they need to contact, and all that is automated. So work around your customer relationship management tools. There are a lot of them online apart from the ones I've said. Another one here, sales tools. So you have a sales team or you don't have a sales team. Now sales management tools have replaced the physical salesmen, because you don't need so many salesmen when you have the digital platform. Combine all this. You have a project that you are trying to work on. You build a team, one or two persons team who understand sales and customer relationship management and social media management. Now they know that they have to communicate online digitally even though they are at home. Now without your idea, you don't understand social media tools and how to push it online. The same project, you set up your customer relationship management structure, and then your sales team comes up. So HubSpot also has the sales aspect of it, and it is free. The other ones, the premium versions, are quite affordable. For the technical ones, Excel also has that too. But for the technical ones, you would have Salesforce, which is kind of the number one that personally I know. Then the others are the W, which is a lot of project management, but it's useful for sales management or funnels and all that. You have the sales funnel, we have the dial pad, we have the connect and sell, we have to go to meeting, and several sales management tools. So your sales should not stop because of coronavirus. If you can structure this, it will make it easy to make money and still run a business. It might not be at the peak the way you would have done it normally, but this is a time to sit down and put this structure in place. Now, if you don't have a website, virtually all this will be a waste. So yeah, the versatility designs website, but you can even do it yourself. Go to WordPress, go to Wix and all that. But think twice before you do an amateur project. So there's an important thing, because the website is where anybody can contact you now. This is your online office. There's no need for anybody to start calling again. Go to the website, they know the details, they have about you, you structure this so that it's a very nice landing page where they know what you do, they have the access to contact you, they know how to reach out to you, there's a form to fill, the services you have to offer are there and easy and visible, the special offering or discount, anything, the sales pitch, everything is proper on your website. And so it gives credibility to you, and they can relate with you, make order online and relate with you. The next one, marketing softwares are important right now. Now social media marketing makes links with this, but marketing software is beyond just social media marketing. Again, HubSpot. But it seems I'm selling HubSpot, but maybe because I've been using them and I enjoy the fact that a lot of their freemium is attractive and they put out a lot of content. But apart from for the marketing, you have the Uber Suggest that tells you what to do. You have the Google Analytics that help you analyze, even though we're going to get there soon. We have the Google AdSense. We have the AdSense, the Google AdWords and all that for you to monitor and for you to also run ads. We have the MailChimp for email marketing. We have the Marketo. We have the Efficient. We have all this. Some of these softwares put everything together. But when it comes to marketing, you know, okay, there's social media, you want to run ads. Yeah, you should run ads right now, because a lot of people are spending more time on the social media platform than working. That's the truth, because a lot of people are at home right now. So you should completely run ads. But you should know that it's going to take time before you do your delivery. So you need to note that, except if it's a virtual service you need to offer, and then yes, people are trying to minimize expenses. We all understand that the economy seems to be down globally, in the US, in Europe, and all that. But you need to understand how to work around it. So set up a marketing, a sales funnel, and draw out your marketing plan. Look at what others have done. Use some of these softwares to guide you on how to do it, and then you get it done. So please, marketing software are important if you want to market. The next one is business analytics. Where are you and where you want to get to? So we have several business analytics. Yeah, business analytics is a semi-complex thing. But all you have to do sometimes is just sit down. How much is coming in financials? How much is going out? How many staff do I have? How many staff have I laid off? How many customers do I have now? How many customers have left me? How many customers do I want to have next week, next month, and all that? Some of these questions will be made available for you after this video in PDF format. So, but business analytics. Now, if you feel you want to go further, there's lead feeder. There is the SPSS, if you want to do analysis. There's the Excel, which is always nice, and it is free. You have the Google Analytics, which gives you, especially for your website and for your sales marketing strategies and marketing campaigns and all that. It gives you how you're making money, the reach, Bozimo and so many other ones do that. It will give you the reach, your social media indicators, how many people see your posts, how many people come around, your mentions and all that. So there are a lot of this in business analytics. You have the SA, you have the Excel and all that. So this does business analytics. Don't go complex. It's not compulsory. You don't need the truth is most of the time you don't need all this software. You don't need one tool that are peculiar, and the other, please use your brain and analyze it properly and then do your research. Cloud storage. This is the point where no business should be restricted to, I'm not in the office so I don't have access to a letter, or I'm not in the office so I don't have access to one hard copy something. The world has gone beyond that. So Google gives you 15 gig free cloud storage. Amazon gives you cloud storage. Alibaba gives cloud storage. Cloud storage is you save all that you have, your documents. Microsoft even give OneDrive, they give. So virtually most of these big tech companies give cloud storage for free to a large extent. So by now you should sit down and look at how you can scan all your physical documents, the papers, and put them online. How you can always save all your documents on cloud so that anywhere, anytime you can have access to it. We are in digital transformation. This is one of the key points. Apart from, because virtually all these are based on automation. This is based on social. This is cloud, and this is the third one. So you need to do this. Ensure that you save all your documents on cloud. How do you start? That might be the question. It's simple. Go to Google Drive or open OneDrive. It is free. Go online. How to open Google Drive, how to open OneDrive. Those are the easiest ones. And then once it is open, all you have to do is, if you have your laptop with you, upload all the pictures that you have, upload all the receipts, the invoice, anything that you have on your system, upload them online and keep them there. Anytime you need them, all you have to do is get access to the internet and download them. So please and please, this is very, very, very important if you want to survive issues. And all this does not require physical presence. So you all have to sit down with your laptop or your phone and do your research. Accounting tools. So there are a lot of accounting tools: QuickBooks, FreshBooks, WaveHub. Let me see if I can remember if there are any other one I have here. WaveHub, Sage, Business Cloud Accounting, Zero, any other one. It's easy. Now, WaveHub is free. To some extent, there is a premium version. QuickBooks is affordable. FreshBooks is affordable. It's majorly for SMEs and small businesses. Is affordable. So right now, you should stop sending invoice, or even there is DocuSign that you can sign your document online. And there are several online digital signatory things. So what do you have to do? Stop doing paper and biro for your accounting. This is the time to do the research. While you're at home, don't spend your 24 hours, the next 14 days or the next 10 days that you have left sitting down doing nothing or trying to do the mechanical thing. This is the time to sit down and look, okay, of all this, the last one is, of all this, which one do I need to upgrade and digitalize? The last one here is the human HR tools, like human resource management tools. There are several ones that you can use, but these are the ones I have here. Let me look for them. Okay, so we have the Bambi, we have the Trainoir, we have the Process.sc, we have the Breeze, we have Monday.com. Monday.com has been quite valuable and they've really been pushing themselves online. We have the Evernote. Evernote is a document that you save most of your things. You just note your document, but I know they have an extension for you to manage your stuff all around. Now, digital transformation of your business in this lockdown is not limited to any of this. But I'm not expecting you to go and do all this from project management to team management to digital, and then you bombard yourself trying to do everything. It won't work. You're going to be wasting your time. Instead, pick the ones that you feel you need most. On doing a business audit, what is my business lacking? Am I managing my customers well? If not, maybe I should use customer. So am I getting enough sales? If not, can I work around sales management? From sales management to understand sales funnels, to understand several things. Is it my accounting, my financials are not properly set? What can I do? Is it my invoicing that are mixed up? Oh, is it my papers, everything can get lost anytime, go on. So these are just things you can do to digitalize your business and make sure that you are safe during this period. So in rounding up, always remember to stay productive, remember to stay profitable, remember to stay happy. I'm Odumusi Emmanuel, and I would love you to follow me at ibkodumusi on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And then we want you to follow Yalen on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And this is yalen._hub. You can visit our website yalen.com. And this is the digital transformation business that I run, the versatility.com, which is the Versatility engine. I hope you're fine. I hope you enjoyed the first series of Africa training today. Stay home, stay safe. I love you.